The coffee pot's on, the welcome mat's out. We know what RVing's all about.
Welcome to Sutton RV Live. It is a gorgeous day. Spring is finally here, as you can see in this beautiful sky. By the way, I mess up all the time and I don't care. I don't correct myself. I just go forward. So, Dan, I have Dan with me today, and Dan is from Sonoma. And Dan is here to show off one of our, well, I would say one of our nicer and better sellers as far as trailers. Dan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Show me around.
All right. So this is our Forest River Sonoma Mountain Edition. This is a particular 16-foot bunkhouse. What's really nice about this, it's actually manufactured on a toy hauler framing chassis.
Nice. Why would they do that?
It's a little more beefy for the end user. It holds up if you want to go off-road in the backcountry. You can take it out there. Most lightweight trailers tend to be lightweight for a reason.
Yeah.
This is not only lightweight, but it's very strong because of that toy hauler frame and the structure you get underneath this.
I mean, ultralight usually scares me.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Well, can I use it at all,
Yes.
or is it just looking at it? So this is actually light, but it has the structure to go off-road and so on.
Yes, this comes in around 3,300 pounds. Most manufacturers that make a similar floor plan come in about 28, so I'm a little bit heavier, but it's for good reason. Still within most people's tow capacity, so we're not sacrificing too much.
I am noticing actually how big and beefy this chassis is. It's nice looking, and I can tell that it's almost over-engineered. I like that you have your battery shut off here.
Yeah, it's nice about that. If you ever had an RV before, there's things that are hardwired in the battery system all the time. So if you don't have that, you literally have to take your battery boxes apart and take the terminal off the post every single time you're done camping.
Man, why they don't make that standard, I have no idea.
They don't use them.
They don't use them, exactly. Okay, so what else we got going?
So up front, instead of a typical fiberglass, we run with a 040 baked on enamel aluminum front end.
Wow.
Yeah, the reason we do that, the fiberglass, to get to bend at that radius, you have to use cardboard back fiberglass. The issue with that, I'm sure you've seen older RVs,
Yeah.
you see bubbles on the front end.
Yeah.
It's because the cardboard comes right out the fiberglass and it starts delaminating.
Yeah. Cardboard's not a great element to use in building a trailer, just so you know. Yeah. Aluminum, I like that. So the shape stays and keeps. And then is it locked in? Is there a way that water can get under here? What's?
Yeah, if you imagine an S, it's shaped like an S, and they lock into each other, so there's no way for any water to penetrate that.
That's beautiful.
Great.
Telling you folks, that is a big deal with trailers. Happens a lot, especially here in the wetter country. And to have a design feature like that is overthought.
Yeah, so coming back, another unique thing we do in Sonoma, if you look at our baggage doors, you typically only see a door this thick on a 100,000 plus motorhome. Inside, you don't see any tanks, full storage. Because we have the bigger chassis, we can mount the tanks under the chassis.
Very cool. Unobstructed storage. That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot thicker.
And you're right, a good thick door too.
We also give you a large wheel and tire. So 15 inch instead of a 13 or 14 like a lot of these guys have. And that tire is rated at 75 miles an hour. Not that you want to drive your trailer that fast, but it's going to hold up a lot better than a 50 mile an hour tire.
That makes a huge difference, especially in pulling.
Yes.
Okay.
And we laminate everything. So our walls are not only fiberglass you see here. There's block foam insulation, but they're 2 inches thick. Most manufacturers do a 1 inch on a trailer this size.
They're not skimping.
Then coming back to the back wall, this is laminated just the same as this. So one thing you won't see on most manufacturers do is you do that on half the trailers, your arms go right through the wall.
Ow.
A lot of support here.
Are you sure you didn't break that?
No, I'm good.
I'm kidding.
And then coming back to the spare tire, I'll give you a full-size spare. It's the same aluminum that the other ones have.
Oh, that's smart.
Versus a cheap steel tire. Another unique thing we do, inside of the aluminum wheel, we add a steel insert. The reason we do that, the lugs are steel, so if you don't have the same metal, they heat up at different temperatures and the lug nuts tend to back off. So they won't with this wheel and tire
Why
company.
isn't everyone thinking of this?
It's common.
Okay, all right. People saving money.
So
Okay.
jump inside real quick.
You know what I like about this? I can get in it the size that I am, and it doesn't move everywhere. It
Yes.
actually feels like something. Something substantial.
So what's nice again about this size trailer, we didn't skip on any of the appliances. We give you the full size appliance. So it's a 6 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. Typically you get this size, give you a 3 or 4. A 22 inch oven.
22 inch, that's the big one.
That's the biggest one, yeah. And a broiler underneath so you cook some steaks there.
Oh, fantastic.
3 burner stovetop,
Nice.
a vent hood. And then here you get a big giant farm sink.
Oh, about time.
Yeah, so you can actually do dishes in this. To give you enough counter space, you also recess it flush and give you sink covers, which is really nice.
You can wash more than a glass at a time.
Bunk beds here hold 300 pounds on top.
300 pounds on
300
top?
pounds on top, 800 on the bottom. Inside,
Holy moly.
yeah, huge.
Really all that much, John?
And then in the bathroom, we actually give you a shower surround, which is very nice. Typically, you're just going to get a piece of vinyl here, but having the surround is going to last a lot longer. A lot nicer finish here.
Absolutely, that's a smart design. I'm noticing the floor looks pretty cool too. Do you see that floor?
A couple other things we do. Since we manufacture in California, we can't paint anything, so everything's powder coated on the outside. On the inside, there's no formaldehyde or any of those chemicals because you can't have them in California.
Ah, nothing to tear
Nothing
your
to
eyes up
correct,
in the heat.
yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Which forces us to use solid wood doors, mortise and tenon construction, hidden hinges, full extension drawer glides, 8-ply birch. So real nice finishes, huge upgrades. This you'll never see in a trailer this size at this price point.
Never. And no paper wrap or anything
paper
like
wrap.
that. I love that.
Yes.
Actually wood.
Yes. LED lights, real air conditioner. Same air we put in big fifth wheels. So you really freeze.
Again, over-engineered.
Over-engineered,
Awesome.
yes, yeah. We manufacture the larger trailers as well. Instead of us buying different components for different trailers, we buy one of everything, which keeps our costs down. But the guy who buys the slow trailer gets all the advantages of having the big trailer stuff.
Hence the system.
So yeah, Jensen, AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth, and it plays already on your TV.
Oh, fantastic. Good move. Oh, that's nice storage.
Yes, great big storage doors.
Massive storage.
And they'll actually fit a full-size plate. So we'll do the plate test. Take it out of the microwave. There's a dinner plate size. Fits right in there.
Smart.
A lot of these trailers, you do that, the plate will not fit.
Will not fit. Yes, I know. Very smart. Very well made, I can tell. Nice large bed too, and I like the high ceiling.
Yes.
How big is this spread here?
It's over 6 foot for the dinette here.
Okay.
We spend a lot more money on our cushions. They're kind of deceiving. They tuck back in here, but they're real nice and thick. They're about 4 inches thick.
Oh, and they're good and dense too.
Good and dense, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to break down the foam.
I like that.
Very large windows, and they all open in here, so you get lots of cross ventilation. Now, it's a little dark now because we don't have any lights on, and these windows are tinted very dark, which on a nice sunny day keeps you nice and cool inside the coach.
Absolutely, and to have huge windows like that,
Huge
it says a
windows.
lot about the structure.
Yes, because of all the structure you put in the walls.
Yeah, you can't have those huge windows if the structure's not there. Okay. Very cool. This is totally decked out, and I love it. These are priced right too. I know that, like incredibly well. Okay, Dan, is there another one you could show us?
Yeah, so this is our Mountain Edition. It's kind of our entry level. Even though it's not an entry level trailer, this is our entry level. We'll head over to our Explorer Edition, which is going to be a step above.
Excellent. How we doing on time, Tom?
7 minutes and 37 seconds.
Oh, 7 minutes and 36 cents. Well, if we can keep their attention now, we've done something right, I'll tell you. If not,
I don't know.
Tom, should we stop or should we keep going? Let's keep going.
All right. So this is our Sonoma 291 bunkhouse Explorer Edition. So this is going to be our midline Sonoma. A couple things different on this. You still get toy hauler frame, still get toy hauler chassis. But this, you get an upgraded fiberglass front cap. Very thick, very dense, very solid. You do that in half the caps, again, your hands going right through
good
it.
and solid. Excellent.
Same exact insulation as the other ones, but inside is where we get the differences.
Thanks, folks, for hanging with us. Having such a good attention span. Wow, this is huge inside.
Yes. So on this, a couple things are different. All the Explorer Editions come standard with a solar panel already mounted on the roof. It's 135 watts. It's going to be more than enough to power everything inside this coach at once.
And that comes standard?
Comes standard on this coach. If you go to do it afterwards, you're talking $1,500, $2,000 for the same
Yeah.
system that we're putting in.
These should all have solar
have
on
solar,
them, period.
yes,
That's
definitely.
just ridiculous. You're right.
Once you get to this series, you get the nice solid surface countertops. Very nice, not a cheap Formica or T-molding.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You get an 8 cubic foot refrigerator instead of a 6,
Nice.
which is huge.
That is a massive fridge.
Once you get down to this as well, you get the nice glass top. Same 22-inch oven, same cabinetry, same doors, but a massive slide out. And then on this slide out, we opted to go for the regular standard booth dinette. And the reason we did this, you can seat 4 comfortably. If you ever sat on one of the tiny U-shaped dinettes, they look great, but they're not very functional.
Yeah.
Again, we actually go out and use these things, and this is way more functional and practical. A couple of things I like doing, we add drawers everywhere. So if you look under the sofa, full extension drawers here with the guides.
Smart.
If you look at the competition, there's nothing there. under the dinette, same exact big drawer, so you don't have to take that dinette apart to get everything.
Smart.
Up front, we give you a very nice Denver mattress, and it's a full-size queen. That's something unique to Sonoma. Every single mattress will be a real 60 by 80 inch queen bed.
So not the trailer.
Not the trailer queen, so the sheets are going to fit. This has a very nice mattress. This is a Denver mattress. If you don't like it, though, you can upgrade and buy a regular queen. It'll fit just fine.
Wow, smart move.
Yes.
You guys have thought a lot, actually.
Yeah, we do quite a bit to this trailer.
Your production manager, are they kind of a stickler for how things are done? Are they involved?
Yeah, they're very involved. They actually own a Sonoma, and is the head production manager for all of California.
That's not a bad type of owner to have, actually,
No.
a production manager. That works quite well.
Yes.
Okay, good
So
deal.
a lot of the changes and everything is not only from customer feedback, but it's from our own feedback going
Yeah.
out and using and testing these units.
Yeah. Boy, Tom, you probably want to show the folks that room back there because it's pretty awesome. How thick is this floor?
The floor is 3 inches thick on this coach.
3 inches thick. How thick are the walls?
The walls are 2 inches on this.
Oh man, not the 1 inch deals
Not the
anymore.
1 inch, no.
Boy, that's made right.
And we laminate everything,
And you laminate everything. Excellent. Even the slide?
even the slide out. So a lot of manufacturers will cheapen up the side of the slide out. And again, I like to do the hit test, which when it comes to with the camera
he
back
does a
here.
massive hit test too. Man.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So we'll do the hit test on this slide out. Most manufacturers will never laminate this unless you're spending quite a bit of money, but ask the guys to do that and see what happens to the side of their trailer. And it's going to hurt.
All right. All right. Well, hey, you know what? That's actually impressive. It freaks me out, but it's impressive that you can do that. And, the only reason why it freaks me out is because I've been in just hundreds and hundreds of trailers. And there are some really good builds, and then there are some so-so builds and some not good builds. And I'm proud to say that at Sutton RV, we have Sonoma, because Sonoma's a great build. I was asking George the other day, I said, so he kind of changes his favorite every once in a while. And I said, what's your favorite right now? He said, Sonoma.
Nice.
Just like that. There's little reasons why. George has the ability to spend the time and study a product and take that time and look at the build and how things are put together and the group and the company and so on. And so when he says when something is his favorite, there's a lot behind that meaning. You know what I mean?
Yes, yep.
He doesn't just say it off the cuff. So Dan, thanks so much for having us today and for being with us today too. And thanks for seeing us today. Also, sorry for the long video, but hey, why not? 2 great products. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Living each day at your own pace, moving down the road from place to place. We can make your dreams come true in your very own RV. Come by, we're easy to find. 6th and 7th at 99 at George and Sutton. You're gonna like it here.